Christmas is upon us. I mean, it's what, 20 days now or 21 days or something like that, but Christmas is here. We've gotten through Halloween and we've got through Thanksgiving. Now we're at Christmas. Now we have all the excuse in the world to play Christmas songs, to put your decorations up. I know some of you probably had your decorations up sometime like in August or something. I don't know. That's got to go. Anyway, so we're talking about Christmas. Let's talk about giving. Let's talk about doing unto others and helping other people. And you ask me, well, how can I do that? Well, I'm going to give you a couple examples or a couple ways you can help. This time last year, I was in the hospital, and for the last couple weeks in December, I got moved over to a rehab rest home center, and I was there for about 2 weeks, and undescribably a horribly sad place. My dad passed away in 2003 on December the 18th, and he was in a place just like that. So I was there on December the 18th, and I thought a lot about that day. I thought about where he was at and what he must have been going through while he was in that place. Just a sad place. I know they do a good job trying to take care of people, but it's almost like this is your last stop. This is where it's going to end. And for a lot of those people, that's the way it was. And for some in there, they didn't have families. They didn't have people who come in and see them. And let me tell you something. When somebody did come and see them and bring them something, they were so excited. They were like a small kid. I remember this one lady, some people from her church brought her some candy and some socks, some wolfy looking socks, some warm socks. And she was walking around with them, and she was showing everybody just how excited she was to have these socks and this candy. And it made me think, wow, that just made her day. That made her Christmas. So find a place like that and volunteer. You can do it. It's not hard to do. And I guarantee you they're not going to say, no, we don't need any volunteers, because they do. You got to go through a little process. They check a few things. It's not a big deal. And then you can go out and help once or twice a week, once a week for an hour or so, especially this time of year at Christmas when people don't have any friends or family coming to see them. Go see them. Bake some cookies. Go see them. Go sit with them. Talk to them. Minister to them. Whatever. But just go love on these folks. They need it bad. And if you have never been in one of those places, even just to visit somebody, then you don't know what I'm talking about. I've been in there. I've had to be in that place, and it's not fun. So a smile can go a long ways. A gesture of hope and faith and love can go a long ways. Go and find a place that needs a little help like that for this Christmas. Another place you can go, if your town or city has a homeless shelter or a rescue mission, you can go there. I know the church I was involved with, we cooked breakfast on Sunday mornings for the rescue mission, and that was something I absolutely love doing, and I miss doing it, and hope someday I'll get back to doing it. But go to those places. And you know what else too you can do? Believe it or not, there are homeless people everywhere. And I know people, I don't ever see a homeless person. Well, they are. They're there. You go to Walmart and buy a couple of those like $5 or $6 blankets, the gift blankets, and go to Little Caesars and buy $20 worth of pizzas. And go, you can find these people. Give them a pizza. Give them a blanket. Make their day. Oh, I'm not going to approach a homeless person. You know what? If you want to do this and you don't want to go up to a homeless person, come by and get me. I'll go with you. We'll go find some. Give back. Help somebody. We're all so wound up in shopping and getting gifts for people and going to Christmas parties and doing all this stuff. And you should be grateful for what you have. You should be grateful that you have that family you can do those things with and spend time with and spend Christmas with and love on them and everything. But you know what? There's a lot of people who have nobody for Christmas. Nobody. Remember, can you imagine how Joseph and Mary felt when they got to the end that night and they said, there's no rooms here. There's no rooms. And they found a barn or a manger, if you will. That's where they had their baby. Do you know that that actually goes on? People get to somewhere and there's no room and they have to take their baby and live outside or live under a bridge or something. And they need our help. They need our help. And I wouldn't say just do it at Christmas. Do as much as you can, but Christmas especially. Now I know there's only a few weeks left, but you got time to do it. You can do it. So that's my challenge to you, to go help somebody. I don't care who it is. Just help somebody. Give somebody something. It doesn't have to be $1 million or $100, whatever. Give them something to eat. Give them a blanket. Go give them some company. Take them a bag of candy and take them some woolly socks, fuzzy socks. Go put your arm around them and say, hey, I love you. I'm here. Merry Christmas. Just do that. Do you know what that will do to your heart? Now, I'm not saying go out and boast and say, hey, I went and helped a homeless person. Nobody needs to know you did it. You don't have to tell anybody, but your heart, what good it'll do your heart. God wants us to be good stewards. He wants us to go out and love on our people and be good stewards and help them. That's what He wants us to do. So remember that when you're at your Christmas party or your family Christmas get-together and all the people you love and care about are there. Remember, there are some people who will never have that or won't have it this Christmas. Go out and love on somebody. In this world, 11 months out of the year, that all we do is hate one another and fight and we're disgusted and we complain and we talk crap about everybody because we don't like the way they look or we don't like their skin color or we don't like the flag they're flying over their house or whatever. 11 months out of the year we do this. We destroy each other. 1 month out of the year, we can come together and we can just love one another. We can just love one another and give love to one another. It's not that hard. Just go do it. Want my help? I would love to be able to get out and do it. Kind of got a little foot issue here, but I'll go with you. If you want to go, let's go. Go get some blankets, go get some pizzas, and go help some people. Just that simple. I've been through a lot of stuff this past year and a half, but no matter what, it's still not as bad as a lot of people. And no matter what, I always thank God for what I have in light of what's happened. You should thank God, too, every day for what you have. But if you're able to help somebody, go do it. Just go do it. Just love on somebody. They need it. I'm sure I'll be back before the end of Christmas, before Christmas is here, but wanted to put this out there and tell you that I love you if nobody else does, and I'm thinking about you. Merry Christmas. I'm a vlogger. It's what I do.